What is up, my peepholes? This is your guy, Cly, and welcome to a quick update video. Now, a lot of you know I really haven't had the time to record recently, and that's mainly because I was house hunting, followed by moving. That's all done now. I'm in the new place, and I've gotten to the point where I'm pretty much just unpacking boxes and settling in. So, my time is freed up to the point where I can actually record, which is awesome. However, I'm changing things up a little bit. Hopefully you'll agree with me that it's for the better, but the only way to find out is to tell you. And now that the cat has left the frame, let me drop this back to where I can actually show you the stuff I'm talking about. And level it up. There we go. First on the list are some changes to That Thrifting Series. I'm going to be expanding the scope yet again because, well, it started out as purely thrifting, and then moved on to a mix of dumpster diving and thrifting. And now it's going to have dumpster diving, thrifting, and discount stores. All kinds of discount stores, be they stores where everything is already cheap, like Dollar Tree and Five Below, or closeout shops like Big Lots and Tuesday Morning. I find a lot of great stuff there, and I've been wanting to show it. In fact, I teased a Dollar Tree haul previously, but now I'm actually going to take the time and just incorporate it into that thrifting series. Spinning off of those additions, I'm actually thinking about putting some reviews on the channel. I find a lot of stuff that, while it's fun to show in an episode of that thrifting series as just a little one-off item, sometimes I want to go into more depth. I've got things like a VR headset from Five Below and quite a few different lens kits, which, according to the fact that my video about this guy is my highest gross, or not highest grossing, but my video with the highest view count, I really do need to do those lenses. The keyword searches are all about lens kits. So I'm going to do those reviews and more, though it won't be weekly like that thrifting series is hopefully going to return to being. Playing off of this guy, actually, I do want to bring in some more DIY videos. I really kind of like this guy, but I'm not 100% sold on the final product, so I feel like I should revisit it, this time not sticking to purely dumpster-dived materials. But also, I have a few different lighting schemes I'm trying out. Let's just bring those into frame. A lot of people in the DIY light community swear by these strip lights, but honestly, my experience with them has been very underwhelming. So I'm trying out these larger 10-watt cobs, which stands for chip on board, in case you're wondering. But some of these larger cobs to give it a go. In fact, I've already got it hooked up to a test lead. For it, this is just running off of a 9-volt battery. If I use the standard 12 volts that it asks for, I'm more blinded then than I am now. And it puts out a lot of heat, so I can't wait to get my hands on my really cheap thermal compound and some of my dumpster-dive heat sinks. If the really cheap thermal compound even shows up, because it's already a week late. But I can rant about that later. Let's see, what else am I changing? Oh, actually, I want to squeeze more tabletop gaming stuff into the channel, because as you can see, I love tabletop gaming. I talk about it all the time in that thrifting series. I do wish I could talk about it more there. And both in the comment sections of those videos and on other social networks where I show off my board game thrifts, I get requests for reviews and component teardowns, so why not add videos about that? It's not like I'm lacking for content, as you could see from my board game collection tour last time. Also, slightly related, I have a review of dice sets planned. I ordered some cheap dice sets online, and so far 5 out of 7 have arrived. We'll see if the other 2 ever do, including my favorite, which is this one right here. Once all of that stuff arrives, I'm actually going to be giving away a copy of this dice set, so stay tuned for that. Last order of business on this little update is a new weekly series that I'm going to be striving for. Won't start immediately, but further down the line, hopefully within the next week or two. I'm stalling, trust me, there's a reason. I hope to bring this series about. Once again, analytics have spoken to me, trends are speaking to me, and my own dumb habits are speaking to me because let me just show you. I've got some cheap ribeye frozen steak here from Dollar Tree. I plan on doing videos about weird, cheap, or just straight up weird food that I find. I've got 3 of these, by the way. Because YouTube tells me that people in the demographic that watch my videos, now, don't be offended if you're not in this group, but the 18 to 34-year-old demographic seems to eat this stuff up. No pun intended. And it makes sense because I fall in that demographic and I love watching those videos. And it's something that I've always done, even before YouTube existed. Whenever I'm at a place like Big Lots and I see a weird food item that for some reason was cleared out, I have to know why. I buy it if it's cheap enough and I eat it. And I regret it. Yeah. There's a bit of schadenfreude in my personal experience with that, and for those of you who don't know the term schadenfreude, that is joy at the misery of others. I prefer it in the more fun, nobody actually gets hurt manner. And I thought I'd start making videos about it. I mean, I do it anyway. Why not show it off? So look for a video about the Dollar Tree steaks and similar items in the near future, as well as more going onward, because I've got quite a few ideas, some of which I've already bought the materials for. Why let it go to waste? And I think that just about covers what I'm planning on doing outside of hopefully tweaking my channel art. And you know what? I want to make a channel trailer, so I got to figure out something for that. So that's the current state of the channel. My thoughts are a little bit all over the place here, and sadly, this is the best take thus far. I've been trying for about 20 minutes now, because it's been so long since I've made a video. On that note, until next time, this is your guy, Kalai, signing off.